Hello guys, welcome here on Java Learning Tips. Today we are going to introduce the most important concept in Java, the OOP. What is the OOP? The Object-Oriented Programming. So Java is an object-oriented programming language. That means that when you code in Java, you will divide your program into object. So an object is like in the real life, we can create an object in Java. So let's say I have here in front of me a pen, and if you take a pen, you can represent your pen into your program. So a pen is an object and can have attributes and method. What are attributes? Attributes are, for example, the color of the pen, the price of the pen, the brand of the pen, for example, and methods are, for example, what the pen can actually do. For example, the pen can write. This is a method, okay? But let's see here on Eclipse. Let's make this example. So if you want to create an object, you have just to right click on a package. I will explain you after what a package is. And just going to class, and let's give a name to the class. I will call it pen, and let's click finish. This is our pen. We can set attribute to our pen, so we can set the color, that is a string. I hope you remember what is a string, and we can say my pen is red. We can set also the price of the pen, that is an int, or we can say better it's double, because it can have a floating point. So for example, double price, and we can say $3.99. Yeah, okay, so this is our pen. It's a red pen and it costs $3.99, and our pen can write. So write is a method. We have seen method in the last lesson, so now let's write our method right here. Void, because our method will not return nothing, will just print in the console I'm writing or something like this. So void, and the method name that it's write, and inside here we have to write our code statement that is just a string for the moment. I'm writing. Okay, so this is our pen. Our pen can write. Our pen is red and it costs $3.99. So we are representing an object in the real life here on Eclipse. So when we have created this pen, we have created a class. But what is a class? Yeah, a class is just a part of a program. As you can see here, I can create a class going here, new, and class. And inside the class you can write everything you want, and it's just to divide your program into section, we can say. So it's just a part of the code to create an object, okay? So you can use the class to create an object. But it's not only this. For example, the main. When we create a program, we must create the main class. That is the class where the program starts. I've talked to you about this main class in the last lessons about methods, because I've talked about the main methods, but the main is also a class. Let's create a new project and I will show you how to create the main class and what is the main class. So just go on new and Java project. I can't find here, so I will go on other, and yeah, it's here, Java project. Next, the name of our project. I just call it example, and finish. Don't create, and no. Now we have here our project, and inside this folder we can create our first class. So new class, and the first class must be the main class. So you can create the main class and call it as you want, but for convention you should call the main class main. And here you can see here which method would you like to create. You must click here if you want to create the main class. In this case we are creating the main class, so we have to click here. If you don't click here, doesn't matter, but you should have to write the methods by hand after. So finish, and it will write automatically the methods here for me. If I don't remember to click the option to auto create the methods, the method should appear like this, and I should write by hand all the methods. So now just come back. This is the main class, and the program starts exactly from here. So everything I write inside this method will be executed when the program will start. Okay, so the program will start from here, so I should write here what I want to start when the program is executed. So now just delete this, we don't need this, it was just an example. So delete, and delete content on disk, and okay. Now let's return on our project OOP, and yeah, we have our main class and our pen. But now let's create another object. So new class, and now let's say that we want to create a car. Okay, so I can say car, and now I will not click on this because I don't need the main methods, because the main method is just in the main class. This is not the main class, this is the car class, so we don't need public static void main. And finish. And as you can see here, we have our methods, and now we have to set the attributes of the car. So the car can have a color, but now I will not specify the color. I will show you after why. I want to pass dynamically the value when I use the object and I create the object. Just wait a minute. Our car has a color, and we can say that our car have also a model. It's always a string, and okay, let's pass to the methods. So we can say that our car can start, so void start, and here we can write I've misspelled it. I'm started. Okay, so with this method the car will start, or better will print in the console I'm started. And we can set another method to stop the car. These are just stupid examples, but are useful to make you understand how the OOP works. So this is the method to stop the car, and we can say car stopped. So now let's save our method, and as you can see here, I have not initialized the value of the color and the model because I want to initialize them when I will create the object here in the main. So what we have to do now? Now we have to create our constructor. Okay, so the constructor is a method to create an object. Okay, this is just like a model to follow, but a real object need to be created here in the main. Just a second. So let's create the constructor. How we can create the constructor? If you are using Eclipse, you can do it automatically. So right click, source, and right here generate constructor using fields, and select the two fields that you want to use in your constructor and generate. If you don't have Eclipse, you have to write manually this. So let's see what this means. Public, I will explain you later what public means. Car, it's just the name of our class. If our class is pen, here we need to write pen. String color and string model are just the two attributes that we have specified here. And if you remember, this is similar to a method. You remember this, the method name, and inside the brackets you have to write the value to pass dynamically. If you remember, in the last video we have talked about this. Let's come back to the constructor. We have said that we have put inside here the two attributes, and here we have super, and for now doesn't matter this super, don't worry about this, I will explain you later. And this color, so this means this, okay? This, it's refer to the attributes with the name. So this dot color, it refers to the attributes in the same class, okay? So this color, it's referred to this color, and this model is referred to this model. Why we have write this? Because if you don't write this, we are referring to this color and not this, okay? It's not difficult to understand, just follow me. So this color is the color in the class that we have specified here, and without this, it's the color right here that we have right in the constructor. And what does this mean? This means that we are setting the value of the color of this color right here equal to the color that we will write here in the constructor, okay? And the same is for the model. Okay, follow me step by step and you will understand. Now let's go in the main and let's create our object, okay? So how we can create an object? We have to write the object name, in this case it's car, the name of the instance of the object, because as I've said you before, this is the object, but it's just a model to follow, and we will create a lot of instances of the same object that will follow this model, okay? So here I create an instance of this object, so car, and the name of the car, so I can say car1, that is equal to new, and again car, that is the class, okay? So as you can see, it's the same car, that stands for the class, the car name, so you can call this as you want, equal to new because it's a new object, and again the name of the class, car. And here let's write the parentheses, and inside the parentheses the constructor will ask us to write toString, okay? Because we have said here that in the constructor we need toString. So now we have to write here the color. So the color, we can say our car is black, so we need a string black, and we need the model. I'm not a car expert, I don't know anything about car, but I like Tesla, so I will write here Tesla. And semicolon. Okay, so now we have created a car object named car1 with these two attributes. Okay, so when we write this, we are creating an instance of this object. So an instance that follow this object parameters, so with these two methods and with these attributes. And these two attributes that we have right here are the attributes that we will specify here in the constructor. Okay, so our car has the method that we have specified here. So as you can see, our car has the method to start, and our car has also the method to stop. Okay, and if we run our program, we can see here I'm started and I'm stopped and car stopped. Okay, can also see that our car is black and the model is Tesla. We can do this writing car1 dot color, and yeah, we need to print this in the console. So let's remove this. So in the console we can say car1 dot color, and now this will be printed here black. Okay, and the same for the model. Tesla. And now we can create another object, so another instance of this object, but with a different name. So we can say car car2 this time, and the same syntax, so new car, open the brackets, and here we can set another color and another model, so we can say red, and this time it's a Ferrari. So now I can see also the methods of this car and the attributes of this car in the same way. So we can say just just change this car2 and car2, and here we can say car2.model. Let's run our program and it's exactly the same. So I'm started, I'm stopped, and the model is Ferrari. So we can create instance of an object. Okay, so we can declare an object like this, and when we need to use the object, we can create an instance of the object that we want to use, and we can create infinity instance of the object. Okay, so I hope this concept is clear. Let's go to the next step. So guys, this was the first video about the OOP. In the next video we will talk about the three concepts of an object-oriented programming language. This video ends here. If you like my video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I have also an Instagram page and a web page. You can find all you need here in the description, and we will see in the next video. Bye.